All right, everybody's here. Session 17, starting off. So previously, you guys had been in Vallaki, and after dealing with the Wachter house, you had decided to go on to the Burgomaster's mansion to see if you could procure for yourselves a wedding gown to pay off the Abbot. So you went to the Wachter house, and looks like it had been overrun by the Lady Wachter's goons and various other townsfolk run amok. The burgomaster and his wife were found hanging from a kind of a makeshift, what do you want to call it, gallows in front of the house, dead. And inside, you saw in one of the windows was the son of the burgomaster, Victor, trapped apparently in his room in the attic. So you guys went in and explored around. You took care of some cultists and ran into the Lady Wachter herself, who was rifling through some of the burgomaster's papers or something in his office. So you had a battle with her and subdued her, tied her up nice and tight, gagged her, bound her, made sure that she would not get out under any circumstances, and then left. You then went upstairs into the attic where you encountered the vampire spawn who had been relocated there from the coffin maker's shop. They had a big knockdown drag-out fight with the vampire spawn, in the course of which two of them escaped, but you managed to destroy the rest. During the battle, Victor also emerged from his little hidey hole there and took place and helped you guys defeat the vampire spawn. Once you guys did that, you and he found out that you had the Lady Wachter held prisoner. He immediately went downstairs to take revenge for the murder of his parents. But when you got down to the study, you were aghast to find the Lady Wachter missing. She had somehow escaped despite your best attempts at making sure she was secure. And you're not sure exactly how she got out. You did run into somebody else who was apparently tied up and held prisoner in a closet of the burgomaster's mansion by the burgomaster himself, apparently before he died. And you freed him, so you're kind of considering him high on the list of suspects who might have freed her, but you didn't see it happen, so you're not 100% sure. Otherwise, Victor kind of showed you around his room after finding out that some of you were spellcasters. He wanted some help with a teleporter circle that he had been in the process of trying to get working, and unfortunately, none of you were very experienced with that sort of thing, so you didn't get any further. But you did kind of ascertain that Victor is pretty much the next in line of succession in terms of the rule of Vallaki, a legitimate rule anyway of Vallaki. So after exiting the Wachter house, you guys tried to get everything calmed down in town. You spent probably the better part of the day working with Victor and getting the guards kind of back on his side once they realized that he was who he was and that he actually had legitimate claim to be the burgomaster. Most of them pretty much said, okay, can't be any worse than the last one, and decided to switch allegiance yet again to be under the legitimate burgomaster rule of Victor Valakovich. Those people who decided to stay loyal to Lady Wachter pretty much either switched sides again or fled town, because the Lady Wachter is nowhere to be found in town. She has apparently absconded somewhere. You don't know where or what she's doing, but... So the present situation, when we wound down, you guys, I believe, we're going to take a rest, if I'm not mistaken, long rest. But the town has definitely quieted down. People are starting to now emerge, and it's not nearly as chaotic as it was.
Okay.
So I'm not sure where you guys wanted to stay, if you wanted to stay overnight in Vallaki.
I thought we were going to the church.
Church. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had gone back where Irina is still staying at the church, and it is still consecrated, so she's at least protected from Strahd himself and any other vampires that might want to intrude on there. But she was not. There were no incidents while you were missing, so nobody apparently knows that she's there besides you guys and really the Mardikovs. So.
And we told a couple people. There was we sent somebody back to the church, I thought.
Well, there's Ismark and Irina at the church. Oh, did you send somebody?
Yeah, I thought we rescued somebody and sent him back to the church.
Oh, that was the guy that you rescued from the burgomaster's mansion, who is
Well,
well he
what's her name, Luce?
actually no. You get to the church and he is there still. So,
Hey, who let what's her name out? Who?
give me a minute here. Let me find that. Where are the burgomasters?
Is Victor still with us?
Unless you have anything that you want to discuss or take care of, he's kind of busy trying to get the guards resituated and.
Okay.
Obviously,
I was just going to ask him what the vector was.
What's your Victor? Victor?
Yes.
Needs clearance. The guy who was. Where is the burgomaster's mansion? Because he was stuck in a closet. Yes, Udo Lukovic was the guy's name. So, yes, he actually was going to go home, and he actually discovered that he was locked out of his own house. So he just decided to go right on to the church, and so he has been resting there, and so he's there when you show up, and when you ask him about the Lady Wachter, he doesn't know anything. He says he doesn't know anything about it. He went right to his house and then went to the church once he couldn't get in his house. He wasn't even really sure where the Lady Wachter was in the house when you left.
Can we make a perception check? Determine if he's
yeah, if you want to make an insight check, sure.
Okay. Good, because insight's better than perception.
Yeah, of course he's telling the truth.
Yeah, not very good either way,
I
though.
believe him well.
Yes.
Yep, telling truth.
Any other guys want to roll, that's fine too. Adrin, Jesus. Adrin, yeah, you definitely get the impression that he is not... Oh, and Rowan. Yeah, both of you get the impression that he is definitely telling the truth. He's not trying to pull one over on you. He legitimately has no idea where the Lady Wachter might be. And with those rolls, I would say that you do now remember when you were at the Wachter house that at several times you remember doors opening and closing seemingly by themselves.
Okay.
So there may be someone or something that is in allegiance with her that you haven't really encountered yet, that's invisible.
Mm.
And you also know that...
Strahd.
Well, you also know Ernst Larnack you let go after he kind of helped you out, and he was theoretically in the Lady Wachter's employ, but you didn't see any sign of him in the house.
Right.
The burgomaster's mentioned, so... But it's a mystery. So you guys now are at the church in Vallaki, at St. Andrew's Church. So are you going to spend the night there?
Yeah, I thought that's where we were going to go.
Okay.
If we can.
Sure. Yes, a lot of cleanup has been done, so the residential areas are definitely cleaned up, and you are able to stay there if you wish. Yeska is there as well, the altar boy. So if you wish, then yes, you can take a long rest. You can reset all of your abilities for the evening. There's no encounters in the church. I'm not sure if anything would happen overnight. No, the church, nothing disturbs the church during the night, so you wake up refreshed to another dismal rainy day.
There's going to be some action at night, I'll tell you that.
You and Yeska? I mean, you are a priest after all.
Yeah, you and the Ultra Boys. Stay away. Father Lucian, who knows what went on.
Some laying on of hands.
Let's not go there, please.
Jeez.
So the next day, you wake up refreshed, and what would you like to do?
Well, we had talked about me using my sending spell to send a message to the Valaki what wine people or whatever. Who was that? Jugs?
Oh, you mean the people that were gonna get us the stuff for
To brew.
brewing? Yeah, the sisters.
Oh, the Vistani that you had talked to. Alenka was the Vistana that you had talked to
Sure.
directly about
Okay.
setting that up.
So I can basically send a 25-word message to her. So, I mean, here's kind of what I came up with. See what you guys think. We still intend on brewing beer for you. We've had other business to attend to, but we will be visiting soon. Jugs and Clytus.
Sure, that works.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
And let me see. This is the sending spell.
Yeah,
Yep.
you want me to click on it?
Sure. All right. Okay. So to a creature with which you are familiar. So yes, you're definitely familiar with her. This message in the bar. Knows you. Okay, so she can only probably she receives the message. It does. I don't know if you've ever cast the spell before.
No.
So it seems a little
Didn't
bit.
you? I was gonna say, I thought you cast it to talk to your priest or whatever on the other plane.
No, I was going to, but
Oh, did you not actually?
Yeah, I
follow
don't think
through
you
on
actually
it?
tried it. No.
we nixed
Okay.
that because it really wouldn't have helped.
Okay.
So you're not as So you don't really have any previous experience with the spell. You do. It does seem to take longer than you'd expect to make a connection, so to speak. I mean,
Right.
it's like you hear little modem noises in the background, but you do sense that you make a connection with her, that she receives the message, and she sends kind of a very terse reply back. I guess it would be limited to 25 words or less as well, but
Right.
basically, maybe trouble. Stop. Come to the encampment. We'll discuss when you arrive.
Okay.
All right. Well, we said last time the first thing we were going to do is take the dress back, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So let's do that and then go to the encampment.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys head on the road out the Sunset Gate of Valaki and make your way towards Kresk to the west. And let's see. Again, it's just another happy rainy day in Barovia. We'll see if you run into anything along the way here. Only takes you really a couple hours. You reach Kresk without any issue. So again, you breach the gates and they're closed. The guards greet you and recognize you from before, and they ask what your business is returning to Kresk.
Go to.
We have an appointment with the Abbot.
Yep.
Ah, the Abbot. Very good. So they open the gates for you then and let
He's
you
a
in.
wascally Abbot.
Yep. No, Askley Abbott. It's just to clarify, it's just the four of you, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, I
believe
don't
so,
think
yeah.
anyone else was coming with.
Yeah.
We-
Arena is staying at the church, and Ismark, he said that he initially was going to travel back to Barovia with you guys when you came back through. So he'll stay with Arena for the moment, and under the assumption you're going to come back through Vallaki and pick him up, and then he'll travel with you back to on the way to Barovia. He'll
Yeah. Let's just say no one we can see is joining us.
yes, at the moment.
Ah,
So you then enter the village of Kresk and make your way back up towards the Abbey.
Yay.
Are you going to stop and see anyone else, or are you just going right up to the...
Just those crazy people.
did we want to go see how that little boy was doing?
Maybe after.
Yeah,
Just
let's
stop
get this
in,
over
see how
with.
he's doing.
Let's get this over with, and then we can go see him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so you make your way immediately towards the Abbey itself and do the whole crisscrossing thing up the winding path up to the gates. And you arrive there. It looks pretty much exactly like last time you were here. Nothing significant has changed.
Nutty bars. Mm.
Just trying to figure out what that was.
So you do recall that there were two mongrel folk stationed in the guardhouses
Hmm.
when you first entered. So
Dump that out.
were you planning on just walking past them, or were you going to try and call out to them?
Oh, I was thinking we'd just walk in.
Okay, so
You
you
should remember us.
all right? So you walk in, and indeed, as you're walking through,
We'll wave as we see them.
yeah, well, Otto Bellevue, the mongrel folk that basically is a kind of half donkey, and it's the one with the shovel. He looks at you. Whoa! What the hell is that noise?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know. That's Jen.
Oh, okay. So anyway, yes, Otto comes out of the guardhouse and he sees you and he's like, "Oh, I recognize you."
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What do you want?
Need to see the abbot
We
again.
came to see the abbot, the wonderful abbot of Kresk.
Okay. And at that, Siegfried comes out. He's the, or she is the other one that was guarding, and it's kind of half wolf, half lizard, half human, in thirds. And so she sees you and says, well, what is your business with the abbot?
He told us to come back when we found a dress, so we brought him a dress.
Are you carrying...
That.
How are you transporting this dress, by the way? I'm just kind of curious.
Thought I put it in my backpack.
Okay. So he says...
He's
so-
wearing it.
He's wearing it.
She says, the abbot is busy at the moment. I can deliver the dress for you.
Oh, no.
No.
No. Do you not trust me?
He will be happy to see us.
He is busy.
With what?
I don't know. He told us that he was not to be disturbed. He gets busy with doing things. That was Otto.
Is there a reason why we care? Hand it over and done, right?
I want to see how this plays out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I vote we hand it over and move on.
I don't want to hand it over and then have him come after us like, why didn't you get me my dress?
Yeah.
Okay. So you start walking towards the front, the main monastery area, or...
While we're arguing, yeah. Bickering on the way.
Okay. Once you're not going towards the asylum area. You're going towards the actual chapel. I assume.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, the big chapel. Again, there's some rather large doors in the front that are closed currently. But yeah, actually, no. I think you got to go in like here and then walk in through that way.
Yeah, I think that's the right way.
All right, yeah. Again, you do see the other mongrel folk that's chained up with the bat wings. She kind of hisses and leaps to attack at you and gets pulled up by the chain again. So she doesn't look any better tended than before.
I'm gonna gleefully wave.
Okay, she goes absolutely berserk now and just is like, and Otto walks over towards her and wham! Slams her upside the head with the shovel and knocks her unconscious. You shut up! Sorry.
I like Otto.
He's got the best job ever.
And so you basically you're at the front doors.
I suppose we'd knock.
Now we can knock, yeah.
No.
Okay. And you knock and there's a big boom, boom, boom. And you hear kind of a shuffling footsteps approaching from the other side, and the door opens, and you see Cloven Bellevue, who you met before. He was the one with the two heads, and the one that he had been the one that was taking that big thing across to feed the other mongrel folk. And he's like, "Hello, I remember you. What do you want?"
Is the Abbot around?
We're here to see the Abbot, and we have something that he asked us to procure for him, and we'd like to deliver it.
What do you got?
A wedding dress.
A wedding dress. Oh, is that for Vasilka?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, he'll be very pleased. Hold on a minute. I'll go get him. He turns around and shuffles off. Wait another 5 minutes or so, and then he comes back, and the Abbot is in tow behind. And he looks you up and down and says, "So, Cloven tells me that you've managed to procure a wedding dress."
So, yeah. While we were waiting that 5 minutes, I had pulled it out and
Oh, okay.
tried to
Yeah.
unwrinkle
Makes
it and
Yeah, it's been all wadded up in a ball, and you're...
make it look rather
We'd have
nice.
at least folded it.
And he says,
Present it to him.
this looks like a very, very fine garment. Where did you find it?
In Vallaki.
In Vallaki. This isn't stolen, is it?
No.
No, we were walking down the street and it just happened to be in the middle of the street.
No, we did get it from somebody that was of some importance in the town, but they are no longer in need of it.
I hope nothing unfortunate
She's
happened to them.
dead. She's dead. I'm gonna whisper that to him.
That
Not
is
so
most
whisperingly.
unfortunate. We're not going to have any unruly relatives coming to try and claim
No.
this dress, are we?
No, I'm sure their son would be just fine with that.
To be fair, we don't know if he likes to wear it or not.
Right.
We didn't ask.
His son, that would be Victor, would it not?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wait, you didn't tell him it was actually the burgomaster's, actually.
No.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
So he wouldn't know that. He says, "Well, I will trust you, and this looks like it will make a fine garment. In any case, I consider this matter closed. I am very grateful for you holding up your side of the bargain, and hopefully, in the not too distant future, you will be able to join for the wedding ceremony."
Hopefully.
When's the date?
Well, Strahd was supposed to visit several days after your last visit here, and something happened where he missed the appointment, and I'm not sure why.
That's
So-
because we kicked his ass.
He stops at that and kind of blinks. Excuse me?
Yeah, we kicked his ass. We kicked it, then we took it off and we handed it to him. And said,
Wasn't that right in like the front of this town?
Yeah.
And then,
Shouldn't he have,
and
like,
then he left.
Heard about it?
Yeah, didn't you hear about that? It was in this town, like right down the hill, like 30 minutes after we left you.
There was some sort of ruckus, yes, but I typically don't go down and mingle amongst the other common folk.
Yeah. He was not happy with us.
Why did you get into an altercation with Strahd?
I don't know. He said we're encroaching on his turf or something. I don't know.
Something with a lake too. There was
Lake
a lake
I don't
yelling.
know. Something. Yeah, I don't know. Weird.
That is strange. Well, no matter. I will. If you are in the area, there will certainly be announcements once the engagement is announced, and you are more than welcome to attend.
Okay.
Until then, farewell, and thank you once more for procuring this lovely, lovely dress. He turns around and walks back in, and you hear him shout, "Vasilka, I've got the dress for you!"
Don't forget to send our invitation to the church. We don't really have a home.
He stops and turns around and says, "Which church is this?"
What was the
Saint
name
Andrew?
of it? St. Andrew's? Yeah.
Ah, Saint Andrew. Ah, yes, I'm familiar with Lucian Petrovich. I will send him in. I will. So you are staying with him? He's dead too. Everyone we
Yeah.
meet dies.
Everyone's dead. Why is everyone dying?
It's under new management.
Send it to my attention.
Under new management. I like that answer.
Very good. Yes, he is a disciple of the Morning Lord as well, so I'm sure he will be able to forward it to you. In any case, farewell. And he turns, and then Cloven kind of looks and... Anything else?
That should do it. We need to be on our way.
All right, great. And he slams the door shut, and you hear him shuffling off.
I like this place. People here are great.
So, wedding dress delivered, XP gained.
Back down.
Yay.
Back down to the.
So, you guys are going to go back down to...
So we can level up now.
Yeah. Not quite.
Yeah.
Good try.
I knew I should have ironed it.
Yeah, you actually got negative XP for delivering that wedding dress wadded up in a
Wrinkly.
ball.
Too many wrinkles. Yeah, we should go check on the Burgomaster and the son
Yeah.
that tried to kill him.
Okay. Yeah, you stop back at the Burgomaster is in much recovered health at this point. His voice is still a little bit hoarse, but I think you had actually done some laying of hands on him and managed to restore him pretty well before you left last time. But he has resumed his duties, much to the relief of his wife, and his son is perfectly fine.
Oh, good.
So...
All right, perfect.
Yep, they thank you again for all your services. They say that after your recent exit from the town, things were a little bit, I'd say, nervous in town after that big battle. But after several days, there weren't any more werewolves that showed up or anything. So people have kind of recovered, and they're just wondering if you're planning on staying or not. You kind of get the impression that they don't really want you to hang around because every time you do, it's great.
We
big
were
battle
just in
occurs.
town and we wanted to check in and make sure everything was okay. We'll be on our way.
Well, they're very thankful, and they at the very least they aren't afraid of you. They are very grateful for you bringing their son back to them in sound body and mind, and so. You guys, actually, I forgot to mention this too, but are you guys still riding horses around, or are you on foot?
I thought we were still riding horses.
Yeah, I don't think we got rid of them.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't specifically mentioned. So
Oh.
if you need anything for the horses or any supplies, of course, they'd be more than happy to make sure you're taken care of.
I think we would make sure that we're keeping up on food and water for the horses.
Okay. Yep. So they restock your horse food and whatnot. But yeah, otherwise everything seems to be relatively quiet in town.
All right, then shall we head to the Vistani camp? Is that where you guys would like to go?
Yeah.
All right. So exiting the town once again. On your way out, the guards shout down to you. thanks again for bringing the wine last time. But if you get a chance, get some of the Red Dragon Crush. We haven't seen that in a very long time.
All right, we'll talk to them next time we see them.
All right, so, whoops.
Oh.
So you guys leave Kresk and proceed back along the road towards Vallaki. And
To this
About
air
how
pool
long
encampment.
will this take?
I imagine we probably want to stop in Vallaki for the night and then go the rest of the way. I mean,
We were
it's
gonna
all
pick up.
that we're.
We were gonna pick up Ismark anyway, right?
Mhm.
I
Alright.
figured traveling there, all that we did there, and then traveling back to Vallaki, that's probably a
it's
pretty
going to...
decent length of a day.
Yeah, so it's probably about mid-afternoon at the time you leave Kresk. So you start heading back towards Vallaki. Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Oh, something happens.
Yeah, you guys...
Wait, did we check? We checked in on the kid. We looked at.
Yeah, the...
Where were you?
Sorry, I locked up for a second. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
We checked in on them.
yeah, I'm sorry. Was there something you wanted to do to him in town
No,
before
no.
he left?
No,
Okay.
I'm good. Okay.
They were back to normal, and they gave us supplies for our horses.
For our horses, I caught that part.
Yeah. Okay.
So while we're traveling, I'm actually I'm trying to remember the name of the winemaker
Oh yeah.
from the vineyard.
Davian Mardikov,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Markov
the
family.
father of...
Yeah. So I'm gonna try my sending again and send a message that Kresk would like some Red Dragon Crush as soon as possible.
Okay. All right, so you concentrate on Davian Mardikov and send a message to him. This time, however, the message, you don't get the sense of connecting. It's almost like you're in a fog, and
Okay.
abruptly, Strahd's voice fills your head. It's like
Oh.
it's like you're
God.
wearing a set of headphones, and someone just jacked the volume all the way up.
Uh-oh.
It's the NSA.
Yeah. And he just, all you hear is him shouting, "Get out!" And you just like actually reel back, and you actually take 2 hit points of bludgeoning damage, just like mental
Wow.
damage from that. You're just kind of reeling for a second.
Sure.
Rowan? Are you okay?
Whoa.
What the heck was that?
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I was trying to send another message over to the Mardikovs to deliver that Red Dragon Crush.
Yeah.
And, yeah, Strahd just basically entered my head and told us to get out.
Strahd did?
Yeah.
Oh.
In the, like...
And almost as if on cue, you suddenly hear a wolf howl,
nice.
and it's not far away.
Oh, well, Strahd's not happy. He doesn't like you here.
I'll be happy to leave.
That's fair. We're all trying to leave, so if he wants us to leave, he can just let us go.
Right.
Cool.
There's another wolf howl, this one closer and in the opposite direction.
We're being surrounded by wolves, gentlemen.
If we're
Let's
on our
kick,
horses,
kick these ponies.
let's haul ass.
Yeah, let's haul ass. Try to get out
Okay,
of there.
you start giddy-upping, yes, down the road, and you top a rise, and you see, blocking the way in the road in front of you, there are actually a whole bunch of wolves, and
Oh
I
my god.
didn't...
You didn't plan for this?
Well, no, I didn't have the horses in mind.
Oh.
So-
Oh, you did plan for this.
So you've got 6 regular wolves and 4 dire wolves blocking the way.
Excuse me? like
And
to get through.
as you approach, they bristle and growl at you.
Sup, Strahd minions?
And I'm just going to say let's go into initiative because they're going to jump forward and attack you.
Yeah. Go figure.
That's what I figured.
Woo! I get to go
Nice.
first on the second turn.
And the dire wolves, I'll just add them separately.
Wow, Paul got his die roller back, I see.
Oh, nice.
He
Much
does.
appreciated. All that means is I get to get attacks first because I'll run forward.
That's cool. Works for me.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay.
All right,
Go
so
ahead.
let me go ahead and roll these guys here. Wolves get a measly 8. Dire wolves, oh boy.
Ow.
Wow.
Oh, Clytus, you get to go first with me
Yeah.
in the second.
Holy
turn.
crap!
In the second round.
Jeez.
Wow.
Direwolves are fast.
Except for one. One was apparently napping. He got a 5. Well, he was licking his you-know-what. So anyway. Yeah, what was he licking?
His chops.
He saw a rabbit.
Yeah.
So, all right. So it looks like the dire wolves are actually going to go first. So, Adrian, you might not even need to run up to them because they're going to run up to you. So they leap forward with a snarl. They've got a 50-foot speed, so they can easily close the distance and attack.
Jeez.
So let's see which one. It's
cool,
actually
less distance for us to run.
it's actually got two. These it's the two on the left that get to go. So one of them actually runs towards Clytus, and one of them runs towards Adrin. So we'll say Clytus will hit the one on you first.
Okay.
And he tries to bite you and misses. The other one on Adrin, he tries to
So
bite.
he moved farther than 50 feet.
Yeah, he did.
Was it more than 50 feet? I didn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 50 feet for the first one.
Yeah, because
Yep,
he was
yep,
like
50 feet.
way
All right,
back there.
So he had to dash.
yeah.
Okay, so he had to dash. So he would not get a bite in then.
Okay.
All right, good call. Then in that case, it's Adrin's turn. You got a big dire wolf right in front of you.
Well, I'm going to punch the shit out of them.
Bad doggy.
Bad doggy.
Bop him on the nose.
Oh.
No, will not do.
Oh, where did that die roller go? Come on, man.
Dude.
Oh! Wish, wish.
With your +7, that takes some bad rolls to get
Right.
an 11.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
I guess I'll spend a key point and try twice more. Fuck
Oh!
you!
You dropped your fist. There you go.
Fuck it.
Okay.
9 magical damage.
All right.
Bludgeoning.
Jeez.
So 9. Okay, so you managed to biff that one. Right, that's it for you then, unless you wish to move.
I do not wish to move.
All right, Rowan.
Alright, so. Alright, hang on, I gotta.
Jeez. What are you... Wow. That was loud.
Sorry, my microphone.
Alright, I'm gonna cast a fireball, like.
Ooh.
Why isn't my.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'm on ruler.
Because
that's
you're on
why.
ruler, yeah.
Oh.
So you're trying to
So-
go in the middle there where you can
Yeah.
hit them all, but
Right,
not hit any
so-
of us. Yeah.
Right. So
You probably can
I
only
think
hit
I
the
can
3
get
of them.
I can get these 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those 3 dire wolves, if you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're probably just not going to be able to reach that guy.
No,
Well,
you could get those 3
Yeah,
dire
about
wolves then in front.
30.
yep.
Yeah,
So,
he's just out of the range.
All right, so that would be a dexterity save. What DC are they trying to hit?
Well, let me cast it here. Did it go?
No,
Did what go?
he tried to click it so that it would show up in the.
That I don't think it would
Window.
show the DC. What's your spell save DC?
It should show it. if you click
15.
it, I think.
Okay. All right, so first
let me
one
try
made
it
it.
here.
Yeah, if you cast it, I think it shows up.
Oh yeah, it does have damage. So if you want to roll that, then
Yeah. So you gotta
Yeah,
cast it.
but I didn't. It didn't show up.
Are
I
you
clicked.
under the
clicked-
attack?
No, I clicked the spell.
Yeah,
What?
you gotta click under the attack box.
Yeah, I know. I gotta try to find that now.
or you
It's
could
like
just roll
Dead
8d6,
center of the.
Shit is so small.
or you could just roll
Oh.
8d6.
All right.
The one that was fighting Adrin made a save. The other two did not.
8. You said?
Yeah, 8d6 for a fireball.
Yeah, that's what fireball is. Ooh.
29. Okay, so the one Adrin's fighting takes 14. The others take
take
all
29.
29. Yeah, that badly
Wow.
wounds them.
Nice.
That was good.
Oh, that's why. It was asking me about the
Oh, what level you wanted to
Yeah.
cast it at? Yeah.
and I was that pop-up was buried.
Okay.
So, all right.
All right, then the dire wolf in front, he was badly hurt, but he's still up. He's going to run up and go for Clytus, and he's going to use his pack tactics to gain advantage on his attack.
He's taking advantage of me.
He's
That's
taking
not
advantage of you.
cool. I barely know him.
All right, so yeah, 23.
Yeah.
All right, so he gets you with a bite.
I'm going to use my improved flare to make him do it at disadvantage.
He's not attacking you, he's attacking Clytus.
Yeah, I can do it for anybody I can see. It's improved flare now.
What page
Starting
of
at
the player's
yeah,
handbook is
starting
that?
it says starting at 5th level. You can also use your warding flare when a creature that you can see within 30 feet attacks a creature other than you.
Probably under your cleric.
Yeah, it's under the cleric.
Light domain,
Or-
probably. Or whatever.
So light flares before it hits or misses.
Yes, starting at level 6.
So you impose disadvantage to the attack roll. Okay, so instead of
Which
5.
was advantage, so it'd be just as normal.
right, so the first roll I made was the first, so it is no change. The first die roll.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you negated the advantage, but his first attack roll was the higher one.
All right.
Okay. How much damage?
No. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Duh.
That's okay.
It's worth
so
a shot.
yes, definitely was.
Thanks for the try, though.
He bites you, so you take 9 points of piercing damage and make a strength saving throw.
21.
Okay, you're stocky and you manage to keep your feet and aren't knocked prone. It's bit your leg and trying to shook you around, but didn't knock you off your feet. So that was that dire wolf. Now the rest of the wolves get to go. And they're going to run in, and really all they can do is dash. Actually, I think their movement's a little bit less, so it's... Yeah, he could barely get over there. This guy is going to really not be able to do anything besides just run up here. And this guy, again...
Jesus.
And then the last direwolf, he's really going to do nothing but... Well, let's see. He'll just jump in the middle here. All right, so that's all the wolves. They're all around you now. Clytus, take your pick. You're surrounded by wolves.
Do they just look like normal wolves?
Well,
Normal dire wolves.
Yeah, they look like dire wolves, so they're much bigger.
But they don't look like they're undead or...
No, they don't look undead.
Advanced.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay. All right, then I'm just going to...
You fought dire wolves before, and they look the same.
They look the same. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just going to go ahead and smack one. Come on. Hello.
Nice. Oh, that was a save.
Whoosh!
That was my swoosh. 17.
17 will hit.
All right, on the hit, I will...
I'm sorry, which one were you swinging at?
Let's go with this guy.
Okay.
When I hit him, I will use... Hang on. Oops. Divine Smite. And so I do this plus... Hang on. Actually, 2d8. Plus that, so 15.
Nice. Okay, with the mighty cleave of your axe, you fell one of the wolves, and he drops dead to the ground.
Bite me!
Big red X.
Big red X. Jugs. Got arrows coming out of your head.
Yeah. What I'd like to do is I'd like to Misty
Targeting?
Step over to here.
Oh, fancy.
Wherever. Right about there.
Okay.
So I will do that. And then I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Is Misty...
I
Misty...
think, or
You can
It's a
only...
bonus
can I not do that?
Yeah, but...
Oh, you can only cast 2 spells if one's
Cantrip.
cantrip.
Right.
Well, then I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna cast Mirror Image
Ah, okay.
and make a bunch of me.
Yep, thank you for bringing that up, because I can never remember how that works.
Yeah, I brought it up for myself as well. That way I
Okay.
can scroll back up and I need to see it.
All right, so yeah, it's a certain range with which he hits you.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
then
you.
I'm
I guess
gonna-
you get to roll it. So, if they attack you, or when they hit you, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
And then
have
I'm
3
gonna
duplicates.
Spend some sorcery points and cast a firebolt at one of the injured direwolves. I believe that one's injured.
Yes.
So sure, the closest injured one. And I probably miss.
12 does miss.
Okay.
Almost hit, but doesn't quite do it. All right, then direwolf. That direwolf actually is dead, so I'll take him out of the initiative point. The other direwolf that's next to Adrin is going to attack again using pack tactics, so he will get advantage. So with his bite would hit 17. Does that hit you?
Nope.
All right, so that, and they just get the single bite. Oh, was that a yes or a no?
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said it missed. Okay, so you made the save, so you retain your feet, but you do take some damage from the bite, which... that's right, I rolled the wrong die. They're not as nasty as the direwolves. Oh, that was a direwolf. Never mind. 11 points of piercing damage.
Hey.
Okay.
And your turn.
I will punch him back. 14.
There you go. That hits.
8. Fuck you, you piece of shit.
He's really wounded.
I'm going to spend a key point. Attack again twice.
There you go.
23.
That hits.
10 more.
And that kills him.
I will attack the other direwolf with my second unarmed attack. That hits 2.
Oh, yes.
8 more.
Okay, yep. He hasn't been wounded till now, so that would be his first. Okay. Rowan's up.
All right. I'm gonna cast. Ooh, what happened? Like right here. I'm gonna try to get these 3, if possible, in flaming sphere. God damn it!
Okay, so it's a 5-foot diameter, appears in an unoccupied space.
Yeah. So if I tried like right there, could I get all 3?
Yeah, let me... Is this... You can move this, can't you? Yeah, let me get a movable token quickly for you here.
Okay.
Oh, this is kind of fancy. It's not really a sphere,
Ooh.
but let's just pretend it is. And you want it right there?
I want it so I can
Oh, here.
get all 3 of them. If I can't get all 3, then that's fine.
Okay, you have control over it. It's only a 5-foot sphere, so it can only really affect one.
Yeah, I can't click on. Oh wait, I'm on the ruler. There we go. All right, I'll do it right there then.
Okay.
Unoccupied, right? So, there.
Yeah. So any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dex saving throw.
So it could affect more than one, right?
Yeah, well, it affects. It doesn't occupy the same square. It would basically anything within 5 feet of it that ends its turn in its 5 feet within 5 feet needs to
Oh, okay.
save. All right. So at the end of their turn, they'll need to make saves
Right.
if they're still within 5 feet of it. So the direwolf actually that's right next to it is going to go next. He is. He's going to disengage and just move. Actually, where the other one actually doesn't even need to disengage because the sphere doesn't provoke.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
So I'm just going to move this guy off the side. So he moves over here. And he had to disengage so he doesn't get an attack. No, he didn't have to disengage, so he does get an attack. So he will attack Clytus. And he's also going to use Pack Tactics to advantage. 23.
Yep.
Okay, so he bites you. Oh, for a whopping 5 points of damage, but you do need to make another strength save.
14.
Okay, keep your feet. So that was his turn. Wolves. All right, so let's see. First, I'm going to have this wolf move away 5 feet from it. And actually, he's not going to stand where... Well, he doesn't have much of a choice. Jugs, are you carrying a weapon?
Yeah. I have a quarterstaff.
Okay, so you do threaten. All right. Then he's just going to move there so he doesn't provoke. And he will attack Clytus.
Okay.
And he gets the pack advantage. Oh my god, I just rolled 2 natural 20s. All right.
Which one are you taking?
Yeah, which one should I take?
Nice.
Hey, can you make him no longer have advantage? He's super helpful right now.
Yeah. Okay, so double the dice, but not the plus. So, oh my god, that's a terrible roll. 3, 6.
I'll take it.
10 points of piercing damage from a crit.
That was a terrible roll.
Yeah, well, it's 40. It was
Yeah.
46, and I only rolled
Ooh,
7.
well below average.
Yeah. But you do need to make a a strength saving throw.
Ooh, there you
No
go.
problem. Big, good old sturdy dwarf. So now we've got a bunch more wolves. We'll go kind of clockwise here and do the 2 on Jugs. 24.
Then I'll have to gotta roll that
Yeah.
d20 6 or higher for the first one.
For what?
If I get a 6 or higher, it attacks a duplicate.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
And I rolled a 1.
Yes.
So it attacked me.
So you take 9 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a strength save.
Alright. So, first off, let's do my 9 points of damage, and then strength save.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh,
Oh, you are knocked prone.
what looks good as a prone?
And the other one attacks you as well while prone. He already had advantage, so it doesn't really matter. But 22.
But I get to roll my d20
Yep.
again.
That other wolf has to do that dex save
Ah!
because it didn't move.
He's not within 5 feet.
This one?
This...
That one is not. Is 5.8 feet away.
Yeah. He's just out
Oh.
of range. I mean, you can't go from the edges. That's not really fair.
It's
gotta-
2.7 feet.
No.
So how many? So that took care of one of your 3.
Yeah. So now I only have 2.
I'll just put some bubbles on here to indicate how many you have left.
Okay.
All right, but you take no damage from that one. The ones on Rowan. Actually, yeah. So he moves up closer to you. So you get pack. They get pack advantage. Yeah, 24.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you take 7 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a strength save.
Alright, so.
All right, you are knocked prone.
Yeah.
And the next one bites you, and he rolled a natural 20, so he crits you.
Wow.
A lot of natural 20s.
God. They're rolling well.
I think he has to use the dice roller.
17 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And you're already prone, so you don't have to make another save.
Yeah.
So we've got one left here of the regular wolves, and he's right there next to Adrin, so he's going to attack you. 21. Natural 20 on the strength save.
Wow.
You are definitely not knocked prone, and you only take 5 piercing.
Sweet.
Okay, then Direwolf is next. He is going to focus on you, Edrin. That sucked. 13, I'm sure, does not hit you.
It does not.
Okay, Cletus.
Yay! Alright, I'm gonna just smack the one. I'll smack that one.
The one to your right.
Yep.
Oh,
That
yeah,
looks like that'll hit.
definitely.
And that looks like that'll miss. So on the one that hit, 8, and I'm going to do the same
Well,
thing I did last time.
actually, you don't have
Oh.
to.
Okay.
That killed him. He had
Then forget it.
He had 8 hit points left, exactly.
Okay,
Wow.
then I won't
Nice.
do that.
So he's down and out.
Okay. That's it.
All right. Then Jugs is up. You've got a bunch of wolves around you.
Don't you have 2 attacks, Clytus?
I do, but
The
I
second
missed.
one.
I
Yeah,
used the second one.
His
and I
second
missed.
one missed no matter what.
Oh, bummer.
Does standing up do it like? I suppose it shouldn't provoke.
It doesn't
any
provoke, but
attacks
it
or
basically
anything.
uses half your movement to stand.
Yeah, which is fine. So I guess I will stand up.
Okay.
And get rid of my prone. All right. And I will twin fireball. Firebolt.
I was
the
gonna
other
say,
one.
what
Or
the
wrong
hell?
word. Yeah. Firebolt.
Okay. Who are you
And-
bolting the?
Both of the wolves on me.
Okay.
So first one. It's a 20.
Hits.
And that'll just be the top wolf because
Okay.
I didn't really. We'll just go from top to bottom, I guess. And a 17 hit.
Yes.
So 16 with one of them, and 11 with the bottom. 16 top, 11 bottom.
You killed them both.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, the wolves
All
don't
right.
have nearly as many hit points. The non-dire ones.
if
Okay.
that wolf above me is attacking Clytus, does he get an opportunity attack if I walk away? How does that work? Like if they're not looking at you?
Yeah, he's not quite. I guess I'll be pedantic here and see from center. Yeah, he doesn't. He's far
Oh,
enough
I
away.
guess technically, yeah, he's far enough away. Okay, then I'm gonna. No, well, I shouldn't move yet until I measure 15. 'Cause I get half my movement, so right about there. All right. And I'm gonna back off a little.
Okay.
Your turn, Adrian.
Back
Punch.
off, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm just going to be on the dire wall.
Okay.
So 17,
Okay.
still up.
Yep.
All right, I'll spend another key point. Fuck.
Oh,
Fuck you.
Oh.
no. He snarls and lunges out of the way. Rowan.
All
Is
right.
moving that fireball a free action, or does that?
I mean, I
Oh, it's a bonus action.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. How much damage did you take last time? I think that's a concentration spell.
I took a lot.
Oh,
I took
Yeah.
17 and 7, I think it was.
Yeah, let me.
yeah. You probably lost concentration.
Yeah,
If it's
that's fine.
concentration,
I wasn't gonna move it anyway, so
why not?
we should.
because
It's a bonus action. You might as well if you can.
So concentration requires something besides being a pain in the ass.
Well, if you take damage while you're concentrating, there's a chance you can lose your concentration.
Hmm.
Wow, they really fucked over wizards, if you ask me. In this, I haven't been doing that, Tim, in my in your campaign.
Well, you are now.
Way to go, Paul.
well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how this, like, my Radiance of the Dawn, I wanted to do that right now, so, because I'm prone, anyway.
Well, we're gonna see if you lost that fire thingy
Was
spear.
he looking it up?
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
Taking damage. Whenever you take damage while you are concentrating on a spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration. If the DC equals 10 or half of the damage you take, whichever is higher. Oh, the DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is higher. So if you took, you
so
said 19?
2 10s.
So 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make two constitutions. Yeah, Constitution saves.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you
All right,
lost
so
it.
the spell is lost.
Yeah.
But that's not that high. I mean,
Right,
DC is basically
Yeah, that's actually easier than I would have expected.
unless you take a ton of damage. But
Well, yeah.
which makes sense the more damage you take. But, okay, so the first one is gone. So the sphere pops out.
Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay. That is...
So I think any creature within 30 feet of me, I think it is.
Yeah, that doesn't exclude
Hostile.
allies.
It says hostile creature.
Yep. Okay, so assuming you guys aren't hostile to Rowan.
Not right now.
They've been picking on me a lot lately.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks a lot for reminding you of the concentration rules. Fine, take some Radiance of the Dawn. All right, so the wolves, pretty much everyone, all the wolves would need to make a save, I believe.
Yeah.
Constitution for them. I think it's the same. Both. Oh no, the Dire has a +2, so. And is this a DC 15?
That's my spell save.
Yeah, that would be their DC then.
Okay.
Okay, so failed. Natural 20. The wolf in the middle made it. Failed. The wolf below you made it, and the other wolves are dead. So 2 made it. Creature takes radiant damage and half on success. So you did 15 on the ones that failed, which actually kills the dire wolf.
Nice.
And kills that wolf. And kills that wolf.
Wow.
These guys
That was good.
take 7. And they're still up. But things don't look good for them. Dire wolf is dead. Wolves are left. They're gonna... Well, let's see. This guy really can't... Yeah, he was closest to Clytus, so he'll stay there. Doesn't get any pack advantage, but he still rolled a 24 to hit.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
8 points of damage, piercing damage, and another strength save.
16.
And he keeps his feet. Rowan, you've got
You are
one on.
stout.
Yes, he is a stout dwarf.
Yeah, I'm a dwarf, man.
Yep.
I'm already low to the ground.
I am one with the earth already. Looks like a 19 to hit Rowan for that wolf.
Yep,
on the
that
bottom.
hits.
Okay, so he bites you for a measly 5 points of damage. And a strength save from you.
Yep. I'm already prone, aren't I?
Yeah, I guess unless you stood up, never
Yeah,
mind.
he never said he stood
Yeah,
up.
Yep,
so
I did.
yeah.
So if you're
I
still
didn't
prone.
say that. Yeah.
Okay, so that dire wolf is dead. Clytus, you've got basically 2 wolves left.
Alright, I'm gonna smack this one first. 15.
That hits.
Nice.
9.
Dead.
Okay, then I run over and smack that. Well, is that a bonus? I don't get my bonus attack, do I? Because I hit. Can I attack, move, and then do my bonus attack?
Can you do your bonus attack?
Oh, I know
if
you can move. You can
first?
stagger. I know
Yeah.
you can stagger your attacks and movement. As far as a bonus, is that a?
Not a bonus. It's just an extra attack when you make the attack action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would think you can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. We'll say so.
Alright. Then I try to hit that one and fail utterly.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's a moot point.
Okay, Jugs.
All right, I'll firebolt him. Hopefully. I will not firebolt him.
Firebolt flies over your shoulder, Clytus. Adrin.
Run here and flank, right?
There you go.
Somebody
Oh
killed
yeah. Oh, there you go.
There we
How do
go.
you like our own pack tactics?
9 kill it.
Oh yes, it dies with a punch to the
Nice.
head. Yelps and drops dead to the ground. So you got a whole bunch of dead wolves laying around you.
Jeez. Anyone want dinner?
Meat.
All right, unless somebody has any magic means or simpler means, I'm gonna lay hands on myself to, because I'm pretty far down at the moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm way down.
You both are pretty bad.
Actually, I did take. Is anybody else hit?
Adrin's hit. Jugs is hit.
'Cause
Everybody's hurt.
I took healing word, which is that the one I was thinking of?
Well, healing word is good in combat, but it doesn't really give you much
Oh no,
than a
that's
regular
not the
heal
one.
outside of combat.
Yeah, I was thinking of that other spell, that mass heal or something. I didn't take that today.
Okay.
There's one I have that takes like 10 minutes to cast, but you get like a ton of points.
You know what? I'll give myself 15, and I can give 15. Like Rowan, I can hit you for 10 if you want, or
I mean,
I'll give each of you 5.
I have 4 cure wounds available for myself, so
Okay. Well, then I'll give 5 to Adrin, 5 to Jugs, and I'll take 5 more for myself.
all right.
Thank you.
And then I'm done laying hands for the day.
I'm gonna cast my. Wow, that was a nice one.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You know what? I still have several first level spells, so I'm gonna go ahead and cure wounds on myself as well.
While they're goofing around, I'm gonna spit on the wolves.
They don't react.
Each and every one of them.
Your bile corrodes through their flesh.
Yes. Finally.
all right, I only.
So I rolled a 1? What?
It's,
How'd that
1
work?
plus 2. Wow.
That's
you rolled 2 1s.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's, the one on the right is what I rolled. The one on the left is the result for some reason. It's showing up
Yeah.
as
Oh yeah, that's
it's
Oh,
showing
weird.
up differently than Rowan's.
That is
weird. Yeah,
Must be how
that's
that
weird.
macro is set up or something.
Yeah, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. Adrin, how bad are you?
I am down 11.
I can tap you for another cure if you want.
Do you want to save it just in case?
Well, I got hold on, how many do I have left? I've got 2 more left.
Yeah, I have a second level slot too. I can.
And
It's
I
up,
have a
it's up
second
to you. I'm willing to risk it.
All right.
In a minute.
Okay. That's
Travel
fine.
on.
All right.
Yeah, let's go on our way back. I mean, we can rest up once we get back to town.
True. Let's
That's the
travel.
plan anyway.
All right. Yes, no, there don't appear to be any more wolves or other creatures in the vicinity, so you're able to continue on your way. Your horse is kind of bolted into the trees off to the side when the wolves attack, so you corral them and get back on them. Nothing ate them while you were fighting the wolves, so. You proceed on your way to town, and you make it there without issue. So
Okay.
you,
What time of the day is it?
it is now probably getting close to dusk.
Okay. We should probably stay overnight and then go to the.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
That's the plan. Stay overnight and then go to the Sar Falls encampment or whatever.
Yeah. So let's rest at the church again if you guys.
Another
are cool.
long rest.
Okay, so you spend another night, take a long rest. Since you've been gone, the guards have kind of resumed their posts around the wall, and their numbers have definitely dwindled from what they were, but there's been no sign of the Lady Wachter, and Victor has kind of taken up residence in the Burgomaster's mansion, and nobody else really has been allowed inside, so they're not sure really what he's doing in there, but he's not troubling anybody that you're aware of.
We told Blinsky also about the church.
Yeah, what
we
happened
freed
to...
Blinsky.
Did we see Blinsky?
Yeah, we freed him, and then we told him about the church and arena, and he was gonna. I can't remember if he was going home or going to the church.
I think he said he was going home.
Yeah.
He wasn't a really overly religious person. He wasn't like sacrilegious, but I mean...
No, but I mean, a lot of people died there, so...
Yeah.
Did
Well,
we ever stop and get our toy from him?
Well, he
No.
offered it to us, but no, we
Yeah,
did not.
we should stop and get that on the way out of town.
So that's what I was wondering when he mentioned that. That kind of threw me for a loop because all this bullshit started because that toy got delivered to
Isaac?
Yeah, but it got delivered to the Blue Water Inn where we were staying, and they found it there. Remember? So which doll was that?
Yeah, I don't know.
You might be right.
So if he had the doll that was made for us, which one was delivered to the Blue Water Inn and by who?
Yeah. That's a good question.
That is a good question.
So
You're
anyway.
thinking, Rowan.
Yeah.
Someone trying to stir up trouble. That's for sure. Anyway, do you guys want to rest now for the night?
Yeah.
Take her easy.
No, we'll say, yeah, if you guys want to do a long rest, that's fine.
Yeah.
Again,
Okay,
you are
perfect.
not disturbed while you are in the church. Some of the people from the town do come in. Arena does kind of lead them. She carries on the tradition that Father Lucian had of doing like an evening prayer ritual to help comfort them, and especially after all the recent traumatizing events. But she tells them to bring their friends, and she's really trying to restore hope in the town, so to speak, and provide a kind of a shining beacon of light, so to speak. And Ismark is very proud of her. He doesn't necessarily take part in the proceedings, but he approves of it.
Sure.
So,
I mean, I had a question.
yes.
Would I know like the ordination procedures? I mean, could I ordain her as a minister?
You would probably know the procedures, but I'm not sure if you would, in the hierarchy of the Morning Lord, be qualified
Right.
as an
That's 'cause
adventurer
us-
to officially ordain someone. You could probably do something along the lines of declaring her.
baptism?
Well, she already was. There's no
Mormon.
baptism ritual for for Lathander.
Type thing. Okay.
But she already officially followed it because her father did. He was a follower of the Morning Lord. You would be able to probably, at the very least, like declare her a friend of the church, or kind of deputize her to
right.
stand
That's
in.
kind of what I was getting at.
Yeah,
know?
and you could confer your blessing on her to kind of take that role in the community.
I'll try to take a look at Father Lucian's like belongings or his, and whatnot, and maybe give her, the prayer book and the book of rituals and whatnot, so she can kind of read up on them if she wants to.
Okay, yeah, she accepts that gratefully. Ismark also comments that perhaps Father Donovich from Barovia might be able to officially
Right.
do
Yeah.
something to make her an official priestess, so to speak. But in the meantime, what were your immediate plans then?
Well, we were going to go to the other.
The Sarpool encampment.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're not going to go to Blinsky's or do anything else in town. You're going to go right there.
I mean, we could
Oh,
stop on the
we
way
want
there
to stop, yeah, on the
and
walk
just say
by.
hi.
Okay,
Pick up our toy,
all right.
if possible.
Yeah, I want to ask him about that.
Okay,
Yes, but I'm even more curious now that you pointed that out. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right, so you're on your way out of town. You plan to stop at Blinsky's then. Okay, so
Yeah. Irina's brother's coming with us, correct?
Yeah, I was going to say
Came
Ismark.
up.
If you're going out now, if you're planning to leave town now, then Ismark will come with you. So he
Okay.
bids his sister farewell. Says he'll try to restore things in Barovian, kind of take his place and assume his duties, but he will visit frequently while she makes a name for herself here in Vallaki. Gives her a hug and says, "All right, let's go." So you guys head towards the east side of town, stopping at Blinsky's on the way. Blinsky is there, looking decidedly thinner than he was. Well, you saw him when he was in the stocks, but he's recovered from that at least. He's looking much better than he was when he was in the stocks, and he's very glad to see you. The pet monkey that he's got is also very glad to see you. He runs to the back and gets the arena doll that he promised you, and hands it over to you. And again, apologizing for not delivering it sooner.
Well, we've been busy, so.
So I asked him that. I said, "So have you had this doll this whole time?"
It's been in my shop this whole time. Yes, I was put into the stocks some days ago, but it never was delivered to you, so I kept it here until I saw you again.
Because I don't know if you've heard, but what was it? Izek was the flaming arm guy.
Yeah, he actually visibly shudders at the name and says,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the reason why I was put in the stocks."
So one of these dolls showed up at the Blue Water Inn where we were staying in our room, and Izek basically questioned us on it. We got into a big altercation. I ended up, basically killing two of the guards with a fire spell, and
Well, technically one.
and
One got
You know.
better.
I did
I want to go for a walk.
I did bring him back. So, but this all makes me think is, if you didn't deliver it to the Blue Water Inn, it's really a quandary on how that doll got into our room and who would have another one.
And as you're talking, you do see kind of some dots connecting in his head as he says, so that's why he was so upset. Yeah, Izek showed up here the day that I was put in the stocks. And the reason I was put in the stocks is because I didn't have his doll. It was gone. He came to collect, and I went to look for it, and it was missing. And
Jugs?
he became enraged and had me thrown into the stocks.
Wow. I don't get it. Somebody set us up, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It certainly looks that way. I didn't
Wonder
see
if it
any
was-
signs of breaking and entering, but someone, if they had any skill with locks, might have picked it, although I have no idea why they would want to steal the doll.
What about the Wachter woman or any of her employees or maybe her sons?
I never had any kind of problem with the Wachters. And after, I guess they never really paid much attention to me, and they didn't even come and free me from the stocks after they assumed control, but
Right.
I don't know.
All right. That's for another day.
Yeah, it's a mystery, but he has no idea. All he knows is that the doll that he had been intending for Izek was stolen on the day that Izek came to collect it,
Now,
and that he still had your doll, and he wouldn't give Izek the doll that he made for you just out of pride because he had promised it to
Right.
you, even though it would have been one for one.
did he know of our doll?
Did who know of your doll?
Is it?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, he never told Izek about the doll that he had made for you. You had actually
Ah.
specifically asked him not to say anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was definitely a man of it. He was basically he was willing to go into the stocks or worse to
Right.
be honest with you and get you the doll that you would commission and not pawn yours off on Izek to avoid being punished.
So
How much
I,
did that doll cost?
I don't even remember. It was a tiny amount. It's like silver pieces.
right. So
I'd like to give him 5 gold and thank him.
Oh, he refuses. There's no, I could not take your money.
I'm just gonna set it on the counter.
He says if you want to make a donation, I could donate some toys to the children of Alaki.
All right, I'll pay you 5 gold to donate toys to the children, if that's what you'd like to do.
That will bring true happiness back to this town, not the false one that the former burgomaster was so insistent upon. But you have done some very good things here, so he thanks you profusely.
what should we do with this doll? Ismark, do you want to keep one with you to remind you of your sister?
Oh,
He just kind
That's
of
an
looks at it
interesting
and then
theory.
kind of looks over at Blinsky. He says, "Yeah, sure.
That's
Thanks.
not creepy.
Thanks, Blinsky. Thanks.
Just put it on your nightstand.
Thanks, guys." Yeah.
I'll take it.
So, I'll keep it after all.
I'm really starting to second guess this.
You've just made you've made Ismark extremely uncomfortable right now.
Actually, I don't think I'm gonna travel with you guys
Yeah.
anymore.
He'll say, I can keep this creepy doll of my sister, or I can give it to the creepy guy who wants it for himself. Yeah. No, he pockets it, and let's go.
Now that everything's super uncomfortable,
Yeah.
can we leave?
Dave's being attacked by wolves again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta let this wolf out of the house.
All right.